Let's run to the fuse box.
Okay.
Cobra, you have to step closer to the wall. Come on, here! Cobra!
I'll stand on the box.
Back to me.
Say when. Well, I'm about to be there, but say when I'm there.
Okay,
Now?
Wait, no, wait. We'll beat him so he... Okay, everyone shoot him so he lies down, and then you can activate the fuse box. That should be minimize the risk to me, right?
Alright.
Okay, out of the water! Brothers, hit the switch!
Hit it!
Punch it!
And turn it off again. Yep, he's deep fried.
Whatever regenerative properties
There's
are
still
sort
a
of
little
fading
bit of
out.
red in his... No, I don't think...
Use final note. Inspect creature's lair. Inspect final note from creature. Betrayal and loss are the bitter reality of this existence. I am not who I once was, and I refuse to become what you wishes me to become. This novel that I've claimed as diary and comfort is not a story of creatures such as us. We are both monsters without recourse, and Shelley's words are for finer beings. This story will not end the same way. I will die, unknown, unmourned, and none will share my story. Death approaches, and I go willingly. That's sad.
Yeah. I mean...
So while he just lived in here among the boxes and waited for us to come put him out of it?
Well, he just...
He did not want to live
waited
anymore.
to starve, maybe.
Okay, well, let's read our reports. I'll start off with Miss Sympathy. Okay, let's hear it from Miss Empathy and Sympathy. The very model of I feel so sorry for this. Okay, let's hear. You were the star of your very own Hammer movie. Kudos. You're 86th to the science fair experiment. That's good. You 86th to the science... What does it mean to 86 someone? You know, besides the position.
Well...
Oh, that's 69. That's the essential position.
Yeah.
Oh, right. What 86ing then?
Well... I think user used it in Wingcloud for dumping a guy, but I don't think that's it.
Whatever. That's good. That makes Dr. Aldini happy, and making our business associates happy makes us happy. Everyone's happy. Wash the formaldehyde off your hands and take a night on the town. CERN has been pestering me about the details of this mission all day. He's suffering acute mad scientist envy. He's doing his own grafting project, but we aren't allowing him human parts at present. Yesterday he made a squid squirrel. Ciao ciao, KG.
A system as compromised as a patchwork man is fascinating. Dangerously fascinating. The brain came from one distinct being, but what of the hands? Do they remember their old tasks? Do the organs feel nostalgia? So many secrets can be tortured from the clay. But the star that burns twice as bright burns half as long. The creature was a beautiful anomaly, but it played out its chaos, and now it rests, as it should. The ages follow similar patterns. They await vivified, the same repeating patterns grafted together in different configurations. They play out their chaos, and then they are put to rest.
Pretty much.
Also, Cobra, let's enjoy yet another Templar report.
Oh god. Let's hear it.
Can I just say something before that?
What?
I think there is a pattern to it. The Illuminati, when it comes to things like this, are more about, how will this benefit us? Oh, it benefited us well, we're happy, as in for their own benefit. The Dragon are more about for, what will it do against the world? And the Templars, I often do not know what exactly they want from it. Okay, let's see. God, in pity, made man beautiful and alluring after his own image. But my form is a filthy type of yours, more horrid even from the very resemblance. Satan had his companions, fellow devils, to admire and encourage him. I am but I am solitary and abhorred. Inspired by your report, I had occasion to leaf through Shelley's text. Not Detective Inspector Shelley, but the writer. Amusing. That association had escaped me until now. The creature you confronted was pitiable in its singularity, but it was a monster. You put the monster down. That is what we do. Do not cloud yourself with any nuisance beyond that, nuance beyond that. Dr. Aldini is a vile profanity on science. It is little wonder the Illuminati so enjoy dealing with him. That is all. Now I have to read the text of our more contemporary Miss Shelley. It is drier reading, I can assure you.
Thanks to you putting down this monster, I found a very good book!
Yeah.
Huh. Apparently it still says send report. Let me see. Oh, okay, it's because I did not click it, damn it. Okay, fine.
The Templars know how to prioritize. Alright, should we take one more before we quit tonight?
Sounds great.
Right, then we're heading for the Scorched Desert. We'll be right back, folks.
Alright.
Alright, we're back and we're in the desert, and she, Lisa Hui, the Orochi lady, has a new quest. Immersion. Lisa Hui mentioned something about comm gear and getting aligned to HQ, and HQ means Tokyo. Could this be a means to getting some intel on the notoriously hard-to-access city? This bears some investigation. There are mysteries in the text. The text forms a game. Are you game?
I am.
Whatever.
I think the dragon just sent us a message.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, click.
Hello, miss?
Come to gloat. How the mighty have fallen? Yeah, there's that. But then again, we fall, you fall, we all fall.
Hmm?
I can tell you this, and I'd probably get fired for it. But, you know, perspective. We've been out here a while. Protection detail for the science guys. You've heard about the Prometheus Initiative? Them.
Yeah, I kinda had to kill
We
one
knew
of the big
something was
wigs.
going on. I knew it. But we're trained to turn a blind eye and focus on the job. We keep the nerds safe. It's how we do's it. You know what I'm saying? The core teams, the white coats and suits with the Prometheus Initiative, were digging over in that weird city other side of the mountains. They were bringing out containers packed with artifacts. Regular Tomb Raiders. Seemed like they were having all the fun. The teams went deep underground, and they came out with stuff that even I could tell was powerful and dangerous. They had that hum to it, you know? That feeling of weight and age, of violence.
Mm-mm.
Everything was getting packed up and ready to ship out when it happened. First, the incident down in the caves. Took out our whole detail there, along with the base camp. We had to pull back. Then some kind of sabotage. Someone on the inside is my guess. Wiping out our teams on the other side of the gateway. The white coats, the suits, supervisors, uniformed personnel, everyone. And the shipping crates? Gone. We sent a detail to secure whatever was left inside the city, but there was nothing. We had to retreat. Not a survivable situation. Too bad we failed to grab the comms gear. Could have come in useful with a direct line to HQ. Something's gone very, very, very wrong. We haven't heard a peep from Mission Control. And I don't know where the artifacts went. But right after all this is when the end of the world started happening. Everywhere. I can't say for sure the two are connected, but warning bells? Oh, you betcha.
Sounds like somebody's been left to rot.
Hmm.
Examine Lisa Hui's tablets. Connect to Orochi HQ via communication node. Communication node? Where do we find a communication node? There's nothing around here.
Up there, by those Orochi up there who has been turned, I think. If anything, there are some of their, well, tenants, if you will.
It's an option at least. It's better than nothing.
Looks noddy.
Well, it is Congo Orochi territory.
Did you say nerd?
No, I said noddy.
That was a reference, but okay. Okay, that's a lot of dudes that suddenly showed up. Flowers?
The beat, yes.
You wouldn't have anything to do with the firing squad of corrupted Orochi that suddenly showed up, would you?
No.
Okay, so you did.
Maybe.
That's a I'm guilty if I ever heard one.
In all honesty, Cobra, I would agree with you. As long as it is survivable.
Yeah.
Well, there is something here, something blinking, and there are other kind of devices that look very Orochi-like.
Yeah, I agree. It looks very Orochi-ish.
There's a post up there. Hold on. Maybe something more healer-related. And... no fucking way. Okay.
Well, considering I can use these guys to heal people with, I thought that was just, you know, a bit easier.
Fortified carrier. Well, they must have been carrying something.
Rana, you are smart.
Occasionally.
Use Orochi.com link up. Wow, I'm getting flashbacks! I haven't heard that sound in ages! Turn on the tablets. We got it in, Can we turn it off outside of here? Because I think we'll be safer if we get away from here first before we turn it off.
Yeah, I think we should probably, you know...
Go back to camp?
Yeah, go back to camp.
Just in case we have to read something.
Well, yeah, there's reading involved. I'm running it with it on my screen, but I can still see where I'm going. It's actually kind of amusing.
Right, let's turn it on. Let's see what it says. Flat on your back. You have been dreaming dark dreams in which strange voices hackle for the right to devour your soul. The dream ebbs, draining slowly away and leave you gasping for breath in the sudden brightness of consciousness. You open your eyes. You're lying on a rocky outcrop in the shadow of a metal communications tower. You notice that the tower is branded in several places with a familiar logo. The Orochi Group. What?
It's one of those games where you're
The
supposed
game
to...
version 1.0.
The game will respond to the following directions and their associated operations. North, west, south, east, northwest, southwest, northeast, southeast. Up and down can also be used, but not U and D. Please follow the terminology that the game uses when describing objects in the world. If you can cause an object a corpse, it's more likely that examine corpse will work than examine meat popsicle or examine dead guy. Use and some objects in action can only be performed at certain locations. If you get some ammunition, load your gun immediately. You won't be able to do it under pressure. Use and take are your friends when it comes to manipulating or gathering objects in the world. Use inventory to view the items you are carrying. If you find yourself stuck on an event screen, a description of something happening, type look or room will return you to the location screen to a description of the area, in most cases. Draw a map. It'll help you to find your way around in the world. You cannot always return. Sometimes if you progress past the location, you will unable to backtrack. Sometimes this can put the game in an unwinnable state. We suggest trying harder not to fail.
I am getting...
I'm so glad I played like this before.
I just typed help. We're playing a fucking text adventure. What the fuck?
I've played these, so I've got some skill in this area.
I mean, what the hell is this? Suddenly it's just like, yeah, you gotta call a real number and then pull out your barcode scanner and all that so you can play a text adventure.
Well, let's try now.
Type look, but I've done that so far.
Ooh.
Look, you climb to your feet, wincing as dizziness threatens to overwhelm you. It feels as though someone, somewhere, has given you a gigantic slap in the face. Shading your eyes against the harsh sunlight, you take a look around at your surroundings. You can see that you are standing on a rocky outcrop, one of several that dot the floor of a large sandstone canyon. A sandy path runs between the rocky outcrops, though to reach the path from here would be a fall of several meters and almost certainly cause injury. There are armed men standing on the rocky outcrops, dressed in Orochi field armor. As you watch, one of the men twitches and makes a guttural comment to his companion. When he turns, you can see that his head is a writhing mass of tentacles. He has been corrupted by the filth. From where you are standing, a path runs away to the southwest to a collection of shipping containers marked with the Orochi logo. Let's go southwest then.
Yep.
Let's see. South, west in one word, or
Yeah, one word.
You can also just press SW. You are standing among some shipping containers marked with the logo of the Orochi Group. This area has obviously been the site of a battle recently. A dead Orochi soldier is slumped against the side of one of the battered containers. Smaller crates are scattered haphazardly around the rocks here. One of them has a keypad that glows softly in the glaring sunlight. From here, a sandy path leads both north and south onto the sandy floor of the canyon. The southern path runs amongst the rocks and leads to a natural sandstone tunnel. From here, the route looks safe. The northern path winds among several rocky outcrops populated by filthy snipers. You'll certainly spot anybody attempting to move past them. 50 meters or so beyond the snipers, the canyon expands into a wide sandy area, a couple of 100 meters across. There appears to be a battle taking place on the far side of this area, but you're too far away to make out exactly what is happening.
Right, I'm going north. Doesn't work.
Right.
so south?
I guess.
Yeah, south seems to go somewhere.
You're standing at the entrance to a sandstone tunnel, which leads through a large rock outcrop and opens up again on the other side. The tunnel is long and you feel a slight prickling in your neck here, as if your every move is being observed. From here you can go south to enter the tunnel or north to the Orochi crate stacked to the north. Or return to the Orochi crates. Okay, let's go south. You enter the tunnels, walking slowly and deliberately. Your heart races and your palms sweat as the feeling of being watched grows ever stronger. When you're halfway along the tunnel, an Orochi scientist steps into the light at the far end of the tunnel. His appearance is ghoulish, a tattered coat hanging from a fleshy frame obviously around with filth. With a cackle, he activates a device in his hand. Strategically placed explosives are triggered along the length of the tunnel, and as it collapses onto you, you hear the scientist says, "Hurry up and perish, please. I am anxious to observe your transformations." Your adventure has ended. Would you like to restart or quit?
Was that the dude we killed in the dungeon?
Yeah, it was.